Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our next Fred Astaire movie, set in jolly old England, is a music they made without Ginger Rogers at a time that the two of them took a brief hiatus from dancing together, although in 2 years that separation would be permanent for at least 10 years. Our movie is A Damsel in Distress from RKO in 1937 with Joan Fontaine as Fred's leading lady. This 3 years before Joan's great success in the Hitchcock movie Rebecca, followed by another Hitchcock film, Suspicion, which won Joan Fontaine the 1941 Academy Award. This movie with Fred Astaire came before she was a great star in her own right. So what was she doing in this film? Well, she was dancing, even though that wasn't her forte. But she was doing her best to be a new Ginger. It's not something she chose to do. She was assigned the part by her bosses at RKO after Ginger Rogers decided she wanted to branch out on her own as an actress and work less with Fred. Early on, there was some talk they'd tried to get Ruby Keeler to come and dance with Fred in this movie, but she was being kept busy at Warner Brothers at that time. Then they went after British dancing star Jessie Matthews, who would have been perfect for the part, but neither idea panned out. So Joan Fontaine was assigned the role. There was only one small glitch. Joan had no training as a dancer. And watch how they work around that in this movie. I've always had enormous respect, I have to say, for her for being such a good sport and doing it. I mean, can you imagine not being a dancer and suddenly having to partner with the great Fred Astaire while cameras are turning, recording it for posterity? Well, two people have no problem laying down the leather with Fred in this movie are George Burns and Gracie Allen, who are in the film, and both of them with plenty of experience as hoofers on the vaudeville circuits in the past. The songs in the movie are great. They're by the Gershwins, George and Ira. The director of the movie is another master, George Stevens. And if Joan Fontaine isn't exactly a threat to Ginger Rogers, she is beautiful, and within 3 years she would show the world how talented she was in other respects. From 1937, here's our star of them with Fred Astaire, coming to the aid of a damsel in distress.